Get ready to experience some of the most incredible underdog stories in the history of sports. Not only do these situations defy the odds, but they also include startling upsets and surprising successes. Join us as we relive these legendary victories. Number 10. The Cleveland Cavaliers 2016 NBA Championship Comeback. The Cleveland Cavaliers 2016 NBA Championship win was a story of resilience, redemption, and overcoming the odds. Led by LeBron James, the Cavaliers faced the Golden State Warriors in the NBA Finals, a team that had set a regular season record with 73 wins. The Warriors took a commanding 3-1 lead in the series, and it seemed inevitable that they would claim their second consecutive title. However, LeBron James and the Cavaliers had other ideas. They mounted a historic comeback, winning 3 straight games to claim the championship. This marked the first time a team had come back from a 3-1 deficit in the NBA Finals. LeBron's performance, including a triple-double in Game 7, cemented his legacy as one of the greatest players in basketball history, and the Cavaliers' victory became a symbol of belief and perseverance. Number 9. Emma Raducanu's 2021 US Open victory. In 2021, the tennis world was witness to a Cinderella story that would live on forever when Emma Raducanu, who was only 18 years old at the time, won the US Open. She was ranked 150th in the world then. By virtue of the fact that Raducanu entered the competition as a qualifier, she became the first qualifier in the history of the sport to ever win a Grand Slam singles title. The fact that she did not lose a single set during the entirety of the competition is nothing short of miraculous. The triumph of Raducanu enthralled the tennis community and served as motivation for a new generation of competitive tennis players. With the correct mentality and support, even the athletes who are not widely recognized may achieve success. Her poise, skill, and persistence demonstrated that this is possible. Number 8. The 2004 Boston Red Sox break the curse. The Boston Red Sox had been haunted by the curse of the Bambino ever since they sold Babe Ruth to the New York Yankees in 1919. For 86 years, the Red Sox had failed to win a World Series, and their fans had become accustomed to heartbreak. However, in 2004, the Red Sox turned the tide in one of the most dramatic comebacks in sports history. Facing the Yankees in the American League Championship Series, the Red Sox fell behind 3-0 in the best-of-7 series. No team had ever come back from such a deficit in baseball history, but the Red Sox, led by players like David Ortiz and Curt Schilling, defied the odds, winning 4 straight games to take the series. They went on to sweep the St. Louis Cardinals in the World Series, ending the curse and bringing joy to their long-suffering fan base. Number 7. Rulon Gardner defeats Alexander Karelin at the 2000 Olympics. Wrestling has long been a sport of dominance, and few wrestlers were as dominant as Alexander Karelin of Russia. Karelin had gone undefeated for 13 years and had not even conceded a point in 6 years leading up to the 2000 Sydney Olympics. His opponent in the Greco-Roman wrestling final was Rulon Gardner, an American who was considered an underdog with little chance of success. In a stunning upset, Gardner defeated Karelin 1-0, ending the Russians' unbeaten streak and winning the gold medal. Gardner's victory was a testament to the power of perseverance and determination, as he overcame one of the most dominant athletes in the history of wrestling. Number 6. The 1969 Miracle Mets win the World Series. Baseball has seen its fair share of underdog stories, but none more incredible than the Miracle Mets of 1969. The New York Mets had been a struggling franchise since their inception in 1962, often finishing near the bottom of the standings. But in 1969, under the leadership of manager Gil Hodges, the Mets shocked the baseball world by winning the National League pennant and advancing to the World Series. Facing the heavily favored Baltimore Orioles, the Mets continued their improbable run, winning the World Series in 5 games. The Miracle Mets became a symbol of hope for long-suffering fans and showed that even the most unlikely teams can achieve greatness with the right mix of talent, chemistry, and belief. Number 5. The New York Giants Super Bowl XL2 victory over the Patriots. Super Bowl XL2 provided one of the most memorable underdog stories in NFL history. The New England Patriots entered the game with an undefeated season and were heavily favored to win the championship. The Patriots were an offensive juggernaut, led by quarterback Tom Brady, and were expected to roll over the New York Giants. However, the Giants, led by quarterback Eli Manning, had other plans. In a thrilling game, the Giants' defense held strong, and Manning engineered a last-minute drive that included the famous helmet catch by David Tyree. The Giants won 17-14, ending the Patriots' perfect season and securing their place in Super Bowl lore. This victory reminded everyone that no team is unbeatable, no matter how dominant they may seem. Number 4. Greece's stunning victory at Euro 2004. In 2004, 1994, the European football scene was turned on its head when Greece, a team that had never won a major tournament, shocked the continent by winning the Union of European Football Association's European Championship. Greece was considered an outsider, with few expecting them to make it past the group stages, let alone win the entire tournament. Coached by Otto Rehagel, the Greek team played with discipline and focus, defeating heavyweights such as France and Portugal on their way to the final. In a dramatic conclusion, Greece defeated Portugal 1-0 in the final, securing their place in football history. This triumph highlighted the importance of strategy, teamwork, and believing in the impossible. Number 3. Buster Douglas knocks out Mike Tyson in 1990. Boxing is a sport where anything can happen, and in 1990, the world saw an unimaginable upset in the heavyweight division. Mike Tyson, the reigning champion, was undefeated and feared by opponents across the globe. His fights were often over within the first few rounds, leaving little doubt about his dominance. Enter James "Buster" Douglas, an underdog who was given little chance to survive in the ring against Tyson. However, in one of the biggest shocks in boxing history, Douglas knocked Tyson out in the 10th round, dethroning the undisputed champion. This victory became a symbol of resilience and determination, as Douglas proved that even the most invincible athletes can be brought down with the right mindset and preparation. Number 2. Leicester City's Premier League triumph in 2016. In 2016, the football world witnessed a fairy tale come true when Leicester City defied 5,000 to 1 odds to win the Premier League title. Just a year before, Leicester had narrowly avoided relegation, and no one could have predicted the remarkable turnaround that was about to unfold. With a team of players considered misfits by many of the bigger clubs, Leicester played with determination and a never-say-die attitude. Under the guidance of manager Claudio Ranieri, the Foxes not only survived but thrived, finishing the season as champions of England's top football division. Their victory reminded everyone that with teamwork, belief, and the right leadership, even the longest of shots can triumph against the odds. Number 1. Miracle on Ice. U.S. hockey team at the 1980 Winter Olympics. The 1980 Winter Olympics saw one of the most iconic underdog stories in sports history. The U.S. men's hockey team, composed of amateur and college players, faced off against the seemingly unbeatable Soviet Union team. The Soviet squad had dominated international hockey for years, winning 4 consecutive Olympic gold medals. No one expected the U.S. team, which had been assembled just months before the tournament, to stand a chance. However, in what is now known as the Miracle on Ice, the American team stunned the world by defeating the Soviets 4-3 in one of the greatest upsets in sports history. The victory wasn't just about hockey. It symbolized hope and resilience in a time of political tension during the Cold War. This incredible triumph inspired a nation and became a defining moment in Olympic history. We hope these incredible underdog stories have inspired you. There are always more amazing moments to discover in the world of sports. Keep following the stories that make sports so special. See you in the next video. Until next time, take care.